today we're going to find some treasures and some secret weapons in all over the map. And I think there are around 3 or 4 weapons. There's a pistol, I mean the revolver. Apparently there's a difference between those two categories in this game. So this is going to be the Schofield revolver, and there's going to be a semi-automatic shotgun. There's going to be a rare shotgun that's just a bit special engraved double barrel rifle, and there's going to be at least 3 to 4 bars of gold. And so after that we'll get back to the story missions, cause the next mission that we're gonna do is unlocking the fence, where we can sell the valuables like the gold items and the jewelry that we have found all over the story up until now, by looting people and looting their places. So the nearest weapon over here would be at the doctor, but right now we cannot go over there, so we'll have to come back again some other time. And after that,
Hey, I came across your channel. I drop a like. If you wanna call, just add me on PSN random ready it and drop a sub.
cool. Sure, I'll check that out for sure. Thanks for the support. Anyways, getting back, so I think we've already found 2 gold bars up until now. No, it's just one. We'll find 2 more gold bars, but for that we need to find the treasure map, I think. Or have we found the treasure map? Okay, so we do have the treasure map, so we'll get on the treasure map first. So I need to find where my horse is. So you won't find the treasure at once, but we have the treasure map, the first one, and that will lead us to another treasure map, and it goes on. Like in total we'll have 3 treasure maps, and the 4th location that we get from the last treasure map would where we get those 2 gold bars. So we'll check out the treasure map first. Okay, I have no idea how do I check that. Okay, need to view the treasure map first. Okay. So this location, I'll just mark this on the map. So over here we have to climb over a small hill, and then we have to drop down a few ledges, and we have to be a bit careful, as if you drop down you'll have to just go back all the way around and then start it again, and you might lose a lot of health or even die if you fall from that height. So the location that you wanna mark on your map is in Amberino. It's no, over there, or in Amberino's under I over here that I've just marked. Here is a treasure which does not require any map. We can just go over there, but I'm having a hard time remembering. There has to be something related to a seat. And I cannot. Oh yes, over here, Caliban's seat. So this is the location that you wanna mark on your map. I just got a bit confused with the rest of the location of those treasures. So we'll get a map over here, and I've tried it before, so you have to find all those maps before you can go over there to pick up those gold bars, or else you won't be, like, it won't show any toggle button to pick up those gold bars. So the first map we'll find it over here, and the next one we'll find it when we get that map. And just in case if we run into those locations of those secret weapons, not secret I'd say, because a lot of people have found them up until now. If we run anywhere close to those locations, I'll just get those two so that I won't have to cover that distance again and again.
There, boy. There we go. Yep. Yep.
Now we're over here, so you have to find your way up there.
Yep.
And it's right around over here, and you I like there's a chance that the horse won't follow us if we drop down. Like sometimes it does happen, and before I climb up I should tell you that there's this one and the one opposing it, and the one we need to go is much higher than the other one, so you have to go on the one that's higher. You just have to move straight over there, and then you'll find this location, and you have to run a bit, like you have to take that run up to jump, as there's a ledge over there that you have to cover, or else this will happen. Like when the first time I came over here, it took me 3 tries, and let's hope that I get this in the second try. So if you fall down in here, you call your horse, there's a chance he'll come down and there's a chance he won't. And I've really not figured out as to why that happens. Nope, not possible. We'll have to... Okay, this would work. Okay, so we got it in the second try, and then you have to drop down to a ledge and you just have to walk over it, but make sure you don't walk too slow or you'll fall down this gap. Well, I've not manage to fall down from there, but you never know. So when you come over here, over this area, when you drop down the ledge and just walk a bit closer to the walls, sticking to the walls, just a bit ahead, you'll get this toggle interaction button for searching, and when you search that, you'll get another map. So we get a second map, and this second map will lead us to the third and the final map. So these look like volcanoes, but these are water geysers, or I don't know what to call them. And this, you can view it on the map as it would be somewhere near over here, these Kotora Springs, and it'll be right between this O and the R. So that's where the third and the last map is, and you have to cover a lot of distance. And I think there's a treasure location somewhere near this place, so I think we'll go over there too. I cannot find that over here because there's a weird fog is there, because I haven't gone to that location yet, so I haven't discovered it. But there's a cave in the icy location around the hills. And there's one more location somewhere around here, or I think it's well, we'll find it, but I think we'll have to cover the distance anyways, cause we'll be traveling over here for the last, not the last one. The gold bars are over here in the Oak Creek's run, and it's under a small rock at this island. And make sure you move from this part, no, actually from this part to the island, cause swimming, even if you're not sprinting or moving fast while swimming, it does take up a lot of stamina, and when your stamina depletes, it starts using up your health, so you will die. So if you have a full health stamina, sorry, a full health core and a full stamina core with the meters full, you'll just need like, you won't need anything special like any tonic or any potions for getting those getting your cores fortified. So if you have the stamina bar full and the core full, you'll make it from this location to the island. So let's, okay, I need to set the marker. Now from here you'll just jump over here, and you cannot go back over there, I think, because you cannot take like, you cannot run up to there, or can you? No, you cannot, so you will have to fall down. But just go a little easy, because then it won't take then your character won't take that much damage, and you'll still have to get your horse back. And one thing, those of you who are thinking or questioning that if all these treasures are even worth it or not, they are, because like right now I have not purchased any special weapons. I've only got the ones that I think I got as a DLC bonus or a pre-order bonus. And okay, how do I give the money? And I have just around $200. And if you play a bit smart, like I used a lot of money on these supplies in general store and the express bullets on guns and shotgun slugs and clothes too. So if you play a little smart, you'll have around 250 to $300, and after that, one gold bar is worth $500, and you'll have around 4 to 6 at the end. So you'll get easy 3,000 for that. And when you unlock the fence and you sell all the valuables that you have, like the jewelry and all, you'll have almost up to 4,000, like 38 or $3,900 around. So yes, it's totally worth it. And like, you'll get the semi-automatic shotgun, the Schofield rifle, the Schofield revolver that is said to be the best revolver in the game. Okay, didn't want to do that. Completely unintentional.
Yeah, good boy.
As I was saying, the Schofield revolver is considered to be the best revolver up until now, because well, you don't have to pay any price for that, and we have to rob the doctor for that, and there's a mini quest before you can access that part of the robbing quest. So, and obviously you won't get any bounty after that. If you like, I have done that twice and I managed to get off without getting any bounty. But there are some things that you have to be careful about, like clothes and mask, and like, just to be safe, I even got another horse for that, and I've never used that horse up until now in this story. I mean, the profile that I'm playing right now. And actually that was the only time when I used that horse. So, and I had completely different set of clothes that no one around the town has seen me in. I had a full face mask, and yes, these things matter a lot when you're robbing. Well, you will gain like the, what is it called, the honor, your honor will decrease when you're robbing people, like shops or strangers that you find on streets. So that cannot be avoided, but it's worth it. Like those 4,000, approx $4,000, that's totally worth it. I think you can get more, but there was, I think, one or two treasure location that I wasn't able to figure out. So, but I'll think of that, and I'll try my best to figure those out too. And when I do figure those out, I'll surely stream those too, because one gold bar worth $500 makes a huge difference. Like the best guns in any class are, I think, max to max worth $300. So in $500 you get 2 weapons, and in for $1,000 you can get the best weapons and customize them in your own way. That is included the engraving and carvings with your choice of metals like the gold and the pearl hand grips, all those. So the Schofield revolver that we're gonna get is customizable. We're gonna get a Lancaster repeater that is the second last in its class. The last one is Litchfield, but I have no idea because I've not used that yet. I have not played that far in the story mission so that I could unlock it. I haven't. And we'll get a semi-automatic shotgun, and and I think I'm missing one. Yes, the rare shotgun. Except the rare shotgun, all of those weapons you can customize in your own way, like engravings and carvings and attachments and all. And by attachments I mean like you can upgrade those in the rifling section, the barrel section.
Yep. Hey, mister!
Those do
Help
make
me!
slight differences only, and I think this guy's about to rob me.
Come on, mister. It won't take long.
Just to be sure. I mean safe, just to be safe.
How about we skip the small talk, eh?
I knew it.
Nice try.
Now, do keep an eye out for your what do you call that? Is it satchel, not saddle? Saddles are the pockets on your horse. Uh, do keep a watch on those, because if they start to fill up, remember you can always store them in your horse's saddles, and like the smart thing would be to sell them as like whenever you get the chance, because the fence that it's like a mini shop that where you can sell those valuables and gold bars. So it'll be smart to just sell them whenever you can, so that you don't have to travel long distances, especially for that. And there is no difference between selling all of those in bulk or selling them separately. That literally won't make any difference. So as I said, this is the exact location for the third map, right between the O and R, a little bit sliding to the O side, but this weird structure of rocks that looks like a Pokemon, that's where you get the final map. And where do I view that from? Okay, so this is the final map, and this is indicating towards an island that I just showed you guys just a minute over there. Yes, so this is the island as I showed you previously. So can we find that place? Because this is the place where he'll get one gold bar at least. So I think we can make a run for it. And there's another cabin type of a small location where there's an old woman, and she just thinks that you're someone else, some supplier or business partner, that you're there to deliver some stuff, and she won't say anything. But if you start looting in front of her, like, doesn't matter if she's looking the other way, but she will start saying that it was not a good idea to loot me. But you can just go on, she won't do anything. So this is the mission which we have to complete for unlocking the fence, and it will be right here, over here. And while I'm at it, This is the location that we haven't unlocked yet, where we'll find the Lancaster repeater for the rare shotgun, that is the double barrel shotgun. We'll have to go over here, and the Schofield revolver, you'll find that in the town Valentine over the doctor. I'll show you that. It was this. The only thing is that I am a bit confused if the location for that semi-automatic shotgun was in this area or this area, because if it's over here we don't have to come back over here for that specific gun, and if it's over here I think we have to find it. Anyways, so we will go to this location and we'll get 1 gold bar.
Okay, boy. Yeah. Go.
And well, it won't take a lot of time, but just in case, make sure you have, I think the thing that I'm gonna say, that is not specific for this mission. You should have that, like you can store 3 items of everything on your horse. I'm talking about the clothes, and I think you can save a number of different outfits. Like over here I have 3 outfits, 1, 2 and 3. Now these 3 are completely different from each other. I think the 3 is the one that I'm wearing right now. Yes, 3 is the one that I'm wearing right now, and 1 would be, okay, so I did forget to make and set an outfit for robbery. Now what I do is that I take 3 sets of outfits, one for the summer locations, that where the weather is hot and you don't need warm clothes for that, and I keep a set of warm clothes which is useful whenever you're going to the mountainsides and there's cold weather, there's snow. So, and you have to dress accordingly to the weather, or else your health core will start depleting on its own. And there was one for robbery, where when I'm robbing any trains or these shopkeepers for these guns, so I think I'll have to make do right now with whatever I have. The least you could do is wear a bandana or the cloth mask over your face, over, like whenever you can use the and wear the bandana whenever you want, like you don't have to specifically be on the horse for that, but for the cloth mask it is always stored on your horse, and it does cover your whole face, so I choose that over the bandana. As you can see, as we're going higher on the mountain, we can see some areas covered with snow.
Let's go, boy. Yeah, that's it, boy. Easy. Whoa. It's all right, boy.
I don't know if I mentioned this before or not, but before feeding anything to your horse, you have to calm it down if it's just rattled or if it's tired. Now, as you can see on my health core on the left side, it just uh, there was a snowflake icon that just popped. That indicates that we're in a cold weather and we need to dress accordingly to avoid the depletion of the health core.
Yeah. Ah. Easy. You okay, boy? Uh, Come on.
And one more piece of advice, that if you're going for all of these treasure hunts and the weapons, make sure you grab some tonics that fortify your horse's stamina core and the meter, so that you won't have to stop when your horse is tired, or you won't have to slow down, and that helps a lot. But right now I don't have any of those tonics. Like, I do have one, but I think I'm going to use that for when I'm going to the opposite side of the map.
Load up.
So it won't climb on snowy surfaces, as it is slippery, of course.
Okay then. Whoa, boy, easy now. Yeah, boy. Yeah. Easy now. Get to hell. Yep. There, boy. Yeah, okay, boy. Yep. You're all right, boy. Go.
Tucker! Tucker! Where are you, Tucker? Hey! You there! Stop a minute, please! I'm looking for my friend. We was in the cabin, and he went out to get firewood, but he got lost in the storm. I'm getting real worried, mister. I've searched everywhere. Would you help me look for him? No,
Hello,
please!
mister.
Things are bad enough already!
Now I did plan to
Yep.
help that guy, but for some reason my horse moved in some way that it affected the guy's behavior and he just ran off. Now this is the cabin where you'd find a chest, and in that chest you'll find one gold bar definitely, and I think there are some more things, but I don't think they are as valuable as that. So right under this bed you'll find that lockbox, and when you open it you'll find one gold bar, and there'll be a map. We didn't get any gold bar. I really have no idea what this is about. Maybe I got confused, or do these treasures also change locations? No, that's my bad. So we just traveled all that distance just for another treasure map. Now there was one thing that I miscalculated, that we got one gold bar in the beginning, where near the horseshoe overlook camp we went to an abandoned area where there was a lot of building that were worn out and almost destroyed. We found one gold bar over there, which we have right now, and we'll find two over there at the island. That makes three, and at the next location we'll find another three, so that makes total 6 gold bars.
Okay, boy. Let's go.
But okay, we have another map at least. So let's see if it close by any other place where we could. So the nearest is this location, where we'll find those 3 gold bars, and for these, this is a small quest for which you don't have to follow any of those maps or any small quest. I'll tell you that why, because there's a small thing that you have to solve a puzzle. So there are statues over there on which you have to press some buttons, but only specific statues. If you press any other buttons, I think you will have to load the game again and try that again. Now the thing is that you have to select the statues with the numbers 2, 3, 5 and 7. Now the quest over there was that there was a statue which only had one arm, so you couldn't figure out how many fingers were there on that statue, and the number of fingers is what tells us the number on the statue. Like if the statue has two fingers, that means you have to select that, then the one with three fingers, then the one with five fingers, and the quest that tells us is that the statue with seven fingers is the one with the broken arm, and you can obviously skip that because I've tried that thrice,
Easy, easy.
and when I'm saying that I've tried these twice or thrice, it's not that I'm going for the same treasure again and again. It's just for me to confirm before I stream it. Now there was one time where I miscounted those fingers and I could not get back to those statues, because what you have to do is press some buttons, but if you press a wrong button it will stay pushed inside the statue and you cannot resolve that puzzle. It will just you'll just get stuck like that if you press the wrong button. So you have to be really careful, and you should really take your time counting those and double checking those statues. Because there are 3 gold bars and they'll make a huge difference. So we're on to our way to this place, and this is for this we don't have to change our route. I think we have to take a detour actually. We can skip the path and move over here like this, but in this game I really wouldn't recommend that, because as I might have said earlier that there are different levels of those mountains which you cannot climb some of those, and some of those are too high to jump off. You might kill yourself or your horse, and I don't think it's worth it, like just a minute or two extra for that isn't that big of a sacrifice of your time.
Now, come on.
Now we really want to unlock the dual wielding of handguns, that the pistols and the revolvers. Now I think you can select any two pistols or revolvers for dual wielding, but I do want to try that out.
Yeah.
Now I know it's a bit out of the way for me to play some of these missions and these quests ahead of the stream. Now if I was on time with this game and the streams, it would make it wouldn't make a lot of sense to do that, because I wouldn't be discovering all of those on my own. But since I'm already late for that, and I just to cut some time, I
There we go.
play ahead just a mission or two in the story mode, just so that I know what I need to prepare for the next stream.
Idiot.
Now that's what I was talking about, cutting through paths and taking shortcuts. Like this time I got lucky and found another there isn't any path like this. Now I think I'll have to jump off if I don't find any other way. Now there's a good chance I'm gonna kill my horse, but I think I have the horse reviver. Yes, I do.
Yep. Easy. Whoa.
And we're saved. Now these horse revivers come for I think $4 or $8 around something in the general store. And I think you can carry only 3 or 5 of these. Now don't forget to clean your weapons regularly, because if you keep your weapons in poor condition, they will reduce the stats and it will affect the performance of the gun. And it isn't that hard trying to maintain those guns, because you can easily buy gun oil and it's very cheap. And even if you go to the gunsmith, he'll clean your weapon and it won't take that much of your money. So keeping all your weapons, even if you're not using them in a good condition, is always helpful.
Push. Easy there.
So I marked the location a bit off from the location which actually is for the treasure. Now this is the location for that treasure. Now I got this location confused with this one. So that's not far away if we just use these mountains to travel.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Easy. Yeah, that's it, boy. Okay then.
Now make sure when you get off your horse or go away from it, you won't need any guns for sure, but make sure you get the lantern, because it's a cave and it'll obviously be dark, and it does help in locating the statues with correct fingers. So this is the crack where you'll need to go, and from far away it'll look just like a crack, but when you walk up to it you'll see that it is a cave. Now over here, as you can see, this statue has 2 fingers. So we'll press the button on this, then 3, 4, 5, 6. That's not the one we want. Now this is the statue that I was talking about. Now for this is what you need to do the quest. This statue with the missing arm is the one which you need to press. This statue will have 7 fingers. So we've got 2 and we've got 7. We need 3 and 5. So this is 3, I guess, but just to be sure, I'll take a look at the others too. So this is the one with 5 fingers. And the last one was this at which we were looking. The one with the 3 fingers. Hopefully we've all done the correct thing. And yes, when you hear that sound of a piece of rock sliding, then you'll know that you've pressed all the right statues, and you'll get 3 gold bars that are worth $1,500 in total, 500 each. Now the quest was that you inspect this sculpture and somewhere you find a cave painting like something which helps you to figure out the 7-fingered, oh my god, that's scary. As I was saying, that helps you to figure out the 7-fingered statue. So now we have 4 gold bars in total, and we're on our way to get the rest too for now. There are, I think, 1 or 2 more, but that will take some time because I haven't figured those out.
Let's go, boy.
So now we need to go over here. Now that we have all the 3 maps, we can finally get those 2 bars, and then we'll get to the weapons, and if we have time for that, we'll unlock the fence and see how many valuables I had. I'm sure we'll make at least 37 to 3800. between 38 or $3,700 at least. But if I am away a bit off
Easy now.
those calculations, and we might get up to 4,000.
Push, boy.
And those $100 or $200 make a huge difference. If you want to engrave your existing weapons, that is the carbine repeater, the I don't think we have the double barrel shotgun yet, because that we can find in a mission where we go to a camp of O'Driscolls to kill them. I really don't know how that happens, because he should have just dropped down from there, but he took a great leap and jumped off all over that gap.
Go, go.
And yes, I am excited and desperately waiting for the Red Dead Online, because GTA Online was amazing, and the same thing or even a similar thing in the Old Wild West. Like, I'm a fan of the Old Wild West games,
Yeah.
and still I haven't played the first part of this game. And the only reason to why I haven't played that game yet is because I discovered that game a lot later when GTA 4 had come out, and I had played GTA 4, so I thought it won't be as interesting and I'd get bored pretty quickly, so I just skipped that one.
Easy, boy.
And we're here.
Load up. Slow up now.
No, you don't want to take your horse all over there, because I think he won't be able to swim that fast, and the course and health and stamina will deplete a lot quicker. So traveling on foot is much easier and efficient. Now make sure you have both the course and the meters filled up. So from this location you just want to straight swim to that small ledge that you can see between those stones on that island. Now this is the maximum speed at which your character will swim. Now just on the opposite side of where you grabbed the ledge, you'll see this, and this examine interaction button won't appear until you've got all those 3 maps. So you need to find those maps. I have tried, and so just don't waste your time just traveling all over here without collecting those maps, because it won't help you at all. So now we have 6 gold bars in total. And these jewelries, I'm not sure. I think I had a little more. Well, there's going to be a couple of missions until when we unlock the fence, or we can choose to unlock the fence right away by going to the H mission. That's for Hosea. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing the name, but I think I'll do one or two missions before go unlocking the fence so that I can collectively sell all those and I won't have to travel that far again and again.
Easy, easy.
Now it's not like that there'll be only one fence in the whole map. There'll be once you unlock the fence, it'll appear in various towns. So the nearest weapon that you can acquire right now is the rare shotgun, for which you have to go somewhere here. I'll just show you the I'll mark the exact location once we're over here so that it is visible, because now it's a little bit foggy and I have to just guess the location. I really wish there was a faster mode of traveling. Now you can definitely ride between towns using the stagecoach that works as a taxi, or the train, and they do not cost that much, to be honest. Now I choose to carry these slugs for shotguns as they are more accurate and hence result in better damage. And for these guns, I like the rifle repeaters and all, I keep these express bullets, which are like they make a huge difference to the damage stat.
Hey, easy there, boy.
Okay, I think I'm gonna die over here. Now I did make a mistake over here, that whenever you get attacked by any of these predators, make sure you keep tapping circle, that is on PS4, so that you will stab the wolf. Or I once got attacked by a puma and trying to set free using that and stabbing it wasn't very helpful, but in the case of wolves it does help a lot.
Yeah. Go.
Now I would have saved myself and my horse if I had been looking where I was going, but I was more focused on shooting, and I really need to, and actually anyone needs to get the hang of it, because in earlier GTAs it wasn't a thing that you can freely aim. I mean, obviously it was in GTA 5. I don't remember if it was the same in GTA 4 or not. Like this, just the thing that just happened is absolutely ridiculous. Like I was constantly staring it away from the tree, but instead it kept sticking to the path, and it's not like it was on the designated path that I have chosen on the map. It was just random, like in the mid of the path and the forest. I don't know if that's a thing that you increase while bonding with your horse, or if the horse type affects that. as you cannot upgrade or make any changes to the handling stat. You can only improve the acceleration and top speed of the horse. So I think it depends on the type of horse you choose.
Let's go, boy. Yeah, good boy. It's all right, boy. Here.
Now for a race horse, the stamina meter trains up pretty fast in this. So here we have another town, and I think I've crossed that location. I think we'll travel a bit more, because I think it's somewhere over here. There's a cabin where there's an old man with that rare shotgun, and make sure you kill that old guy with one shot, or else he will kill you. And if he kills you, it's the same thing with the last treasure that we got, the statues one, that if you die, so he won't reappear the next time you go there. So I think you'll have to come back again later, or load the game again from where you last saved it. Now one more thing, whenever you're using the train or the stagecoach, you do not have to worry about your horse, because no matter wherever you go using those two modes of transport, your horse will always appear wherever your destination is. And I seriously cannot find that lodge. think we've shot it way too many times and decreased its value, and that somehow affected our honor. Okay, so this is the lodge where we find that shotgun. And that's the only gun that you find which you cannot customize in any way. At most what you can do is buy custom slugs. That is not custom slugs, actually just slugs when it comes to shotguns. Because no matter at which gunsmith you go, in whichever town, there won't be any option for customizing that gun. If you go into the customization menu, you won't find that gun over there. Now that old man is just gonna scream a bit and then make sure you shoot him. The only difference is the color of the barrel, and there are some engravings and carvings on the gun. I'll just show you that. As you can see, the carvings on the stock and I think that's brass, the metal on its frame over there, and you can see some engraving. Now these are only if you wanna get that 100% completion, because the double barrel shotgun that you get from the mission has better stats, just a slight difference in the stats, but yes, better than the rare shotgun. And even the one we have, I think it's because of the upgrades that we've got, the stats of carbine repeater in some specs, like I think the reload speed and fire rate are better than that of the Lancaster repeater. So now at least we can take a train, as this is the location Manito Glade, where you'll find the rare shotgun. And there are some more rare items over here, but I really don't want to get into that because I'm really not interested in any of these special helmets, or I think that's an axe, or there's something else that you call it, but I'm not interested in that, because if you need any throwables, the throwing knife is the best. Now to ride the train you need to locate the post office, and when you get inside there and you talk to the station master, you'll get the option to pay your bounty, or I think there's one more option except pay your bounty and get train tickets. they have a camp of their own over here, right under the A. There's a cave opening of some kind where there are a lot of these people. I won't go there and fight them because, well, I have been there once, and that location has some dead bodies that are pretty gory, like just ripped off heads and mutilated bodies. So I'll just try not to show any of those content. I'll just try my best is what I meant, because, well, if I know that there's gonna be any type of content of that type, I'll definitely avoid that. But if any explicit content of any kind comes up,
Okay, boy.
do excuse me for that.
Whoa! Yeah.
Train will be here soon. If you would give me a minute, please. Be seeing you. Just a moment, please. Anything else you need?
So there are two more options that say send mail and receive mail. I have no idea how to work these, but I think we'll unlock these once we get through a specific mission. So right now we'll get the train tickets, and we have to go to the town roads for the Lancaster rifle, and have to go to the Wallace station, as there's the cabin nearby for the semi-automatic shotgun. And after that we have collected the rare shotgun for sure. Now the only gun left would be the
All these
Schofield
folk coming and going. I'm stuck right
the
here.
Schofield revolver that we can get in Valentine anytime. So I think first we'll go to the Wallace station,
Hope you have a good trip.
and from there we'll go to that cabin, get the semi-automatic shotgun, and then get back to the station, go to Rhodes. And in Rhodes, that also has a mini quest and is very similar to the one in Valentine for the Schofield revolver. Now these quests are for robbing these side businesses of these shopkeepers. Now they are only said to be the side businesses, but they're weird in a different way when it comes to the shopkeeper or the gunsmith in Rhodes, because that guy has a fetish of some kind, I think.
Okay, boy.
So when you come to the Wallace station, all you have to do is travel over here, and you'll see a I think Westmont Cabin or something like that.
Yeah.
And it's a short jog from the Wallace station, so this will be pretty quick.
Shit. Okay then. Yep.
Yes, so this is the location that you wanna approach, where you'll find that cabin, or I think it's a proper house with a coop next to it, and I think there's a small storage unit, but you won't find anything over there, and killing chickens and getting their belt won't profit you in any way.
Easy.
So for this you don't have to do anything special, you just walk in.
About damn time. They said you'd be through 2 days ago.
Now as I said, she misunderstood us for someone else, so
Leave what you
first of
got in
all
the cellar
we'll
and be on your way. My guts give me hell, and I ain't in a sociable mood.
okay, so all you have to do is go around the back and climb down the ladder, and there'll be a weapon case which you have to loot, and there you'll find the semi-auto shotgun.
Hey, what's taking so long down there?
And at that time the stats for this will they'll you'll see them once you clean the gun.
Poking around and get back up here.
Now as you clean the gun, the stats restore to the original ones, as you can see now. So now we can loot the rest of the house.
God damn it! Get the hell out of there! Now! That's it! I'm gonna find my sons! They'll skin you.
Ain't so tough now, are you?
I really didn't want to do that, but I prefer looting in silence. Now the last time I was here, when I looked through the nightstand drawer, there were 2 into gold earrings. So I don't know if that makes that much of a difference, but okay, we get another silver emblem ring, and this time in the nightstand I only got a golden ring. Now we have to go to Rhodes, the town of Rhodes, and there we'll find our last weapon. Then I'll do a couple of missions and then I'll unlock the fence so that we can sell all those goods for a good amount of money.
Snacks and booze on the back wall there. Razors, soaps, and whatnot to the side. Post office on the far wall. Fella's an idiot.
Now there are some things that you'll want to take.
Check the cabinet.
Like for your horse, you'll definitely need some carrots, and even corn is effective for the horse. And for your character, canned salmon is good. Canned corned beef, sweet corn not that much, but baked beans is good. Canned kidney beans is amazing for restoring your health and stamina core. And I think that's it. There are just some tonics and all that you'll want to get those.
Much obliged.
And obviously there's just a limit to the number as to which you can carry these. So I think you can only carry 10 or 5 of these.
Okay then.
Classic oat cakes are amazing for your horse as they replenish great amount of the health and stamina core for your horse.
One more then?
Chocolate bar is amazing for your stamina core, and I'm missing out just one thing.
Appreciate it.
I think there was a cheese wedge of some kind. Yes, over here. This helps with your deadeye and health core.
All yours.
Now I'll just take some ammo. And like buying just the regular ones would be just stupidity, because regular cartridges, be it for any type of gun, you can just get them from the strangers or during missions that you loot the bodies.
That should be good.
So only buy express cartridges whenever you buy ammo.
Greetings. Good to see you. Traveling mercies to you.
Now, once you get to this town of roads, you'll want to locate the gunsmith, and you don't want to rob him right away. There's a little side quest for the Lancaster rifle if you want to get that, and for that you'll see this man over here. You'll see him talking to another guy. Now this is how you get that side quest. All you do is just come over here and question him.
Up like that? I've seen some sick perversions in my time. This one might take the prize.
No, wait. You gotta help me. It's that crazy gunsmith.
Now as you can see on the top left, when it says you found a suspicious activity at the gunsmith, so that's the indicator as to when you can go inside and rob him. Now there's one more thing that you need to do. When you're robbing him, you press triangle for robbing him the normal way, that is the cash register, but for going into the basement you have to press arrow, and that option will only be available to you when you complete that side quest. Now while he's gonna open the door, we're gonna use that time to rob the cash register.
Open it now.
Now you don't have to keep pointing the gun at him. He won't do anything suspicious, or won't make any difference if you do hold the gun up on him or not. Now if you want, you can just sit there and listen to what they talk, but what I do is just grab the gun and shoot the chain or the shackles off of that guy, and I just leave.
Out of here. Am I? No, the chains! Shoot the chains! Oh, finally! Thank you. Thank you. Oh, you.
I'm sorry. Please forgive me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I know it was wrong.
Now I don't prefer sticking around for this story.
Well, I've seen it up.
And we just made it with the gun without getting any bounty. Now this is the Lancaster repeater. The iron sights aren't great on this gun, and when you compare it to the carbine repeater, let's just clean that gun too, just in case there's a little bit of change in stats due to the condition of the gun. So the carbine repeater is better in damage, in range, but the Lancaster repeater has a better fire rate, and that's it actually. The carbine repeater is better in reload too, that means it has a faster reload. So we have acquired almost all the weapons. There's just one left.
Come on, boy.
Now you can also use a stagecoach if you want to travel between towns, but I think it's less cheaper and it doesn't cover all the areas. The stagecoach is only for the areas that or towns that you have already visited. But as you can see, we didn't come to roads before this instance, and the train still brought us here.
I heard some screams from the basement of the gunsmith earlier.
Hold on, I'll be right there. You rang? Okay, safe travels.
Now we will acquire the last weapon, that is the Schofield revolver, and then we'll get on to the missions. And there's also one thing that I wanted to tell you guys, that once your camp funds reach $100, you'll be able to access the ledger through which you can choose to upgrade your camp, whether it comes to ammunition, food, supplies, tents and all those things, and they do benefit you, like upgrading the ammunitions ammunition section, I think. Now what that does is that near your tent you'll be able to collect arrows and ammo of these guns that you have, but obviously they depend on how much you've upgraded it. So if you've upgraded it quite a lot, then you can, I think, get upgraded ammo types too. I'm not sure about that, but it's just a wild guess.
Yeah, dear boy.
Now what I do is that I park my horse behind the doctor's shop. Wouldn't call it a clinic or a hospital at all. So the mini quest that I was talking about, that once you get behind that doctor's shop, let's call it clinic, all you have to do is look through this window where you'll see these bandits collecting these cash. Now this is the side business, and I think these I mean, according to dialogues that they present, these bandits are forcibly using this space for their own profit. Anyways, you don't have to long it for that long, you just tap it once, just get a good look, and then you'll be able to unlock it. The same thing that we did with the gunsmith. But before I go there, I think I'll
Look here, you want to catch another sinner bounty hunter? Take a gander at the poster there.
Well, looks like trouble, all right.
That one? They say she's sleeping rough near Cumberland Falls.
Just
As you can see, we have unlocked the rob backroom option now.
Let me into that back room.
When we
of
tell
yours
him
right
to
now.
open those
Sir,
doors for
please.
us,
You don't want to get involved with them, I promise you.
we can
You
lose
make them open
cash
up,
register
or you're a dead
in
man.
that time. Because as soon as you kill those people and grab the money from that table and grab the Schofield revolver, you'll want to make a quick run, because the sheriff's office is
Don't try
right
anything
adjacent to
funny.
that, and
Put it on the table. You can see we're in the middle of some business here.
they'll come pretty quick.
Looks like a nice little business going back here. God damn it! What the hell? Ah!
Oh, God.
Just shoot her in advance, because like in some time she'll also take out a gun and attempt to shoot at you. So quickly just loot up this place, get that gun, and I did take the money from that.
Shit. Dumb move.
So you cannot pick up that watch. This is where we get the Schofield revolver.
What the hell happened here? Stand down. Hands in the air. Shots.
For some reason our identity has been revealed, and well, I'll just loot him now. Only once did I manage to get this gun without getting any bounty or getting these cops, because once they come inside you have to shoot him or else they will start shooting, and shooting at the cops or the sheriff in this will get you bounty definitely. Now you just want to get to your horse as quickly as possible, because they won't stop shooting and you won't be able to outrun them on foot. For the gun that we got and the loot that we got, $30 bounty is not much. I really don't want to shoot that officer because I know it will increase the bounty, but I just can't manage to get him off of my tail. And $20 added to the bounty.
Yeah, okay, boy. You're okay, boy. You're alright, boy. Yeah.
To be honest, actually, this is the longest I've been in pursuit, in any pursuit, in this game.
Come on, boy.
Now I think I'll prefer dying cause else it will just increase my bounty. Now all we have to do is pay the bounty and then we can get on with our missions. But I advise you to save the game before looting that place so that if you get a bounty you can retry it again and play a little safe so that you don't get any other bounty. But the thing is that I might have to loot it again because I think I lost that horse. I really hope not.
I hope you don't harbor a grudge against me. Come on, try and help people. I do all I can manage. Are you doing all you can? Huh? Use your all right. Use your strength to help the weak. Come on, please. Please, somebody, be generous. Show you care. Come on, please, somebody. Give more. Please. Prove that we ain't a land of savages. Prove we're here for each other. Let's try and help each other. It's not about survival of the fittest.
Folks come from all over for our services.
Please be generous. Be generous. Help people. Try to do what you can.
How are you?
We're collecting
just
for an
fine.
orphanage in
Well, okay
Saint
then.
Denis. Please give if you can. Come on, please. Please, somebody, be generous. Show you care. Come on, please, somebody. messages prove we're here for each other. It is in giving that we receive the true gifts of life that are eternal. So give generously, for that is what this country needs, to help each other. Let's try and help each other. It's not about survival of the fittest.
Okay, so I'm back and we did lose that horse. And even if I load the autosave,
Yeah, I'll go hunt that down for you.
even if I load the autosave slot, I don't think I will get that horse back. So this is the one that we had. We can buy it again, but
I got some good bred horses. Sure, there's
the
one
stats will be reset.
We're collecting for an orphanage in Saint Denis. Please give if you can.
Enjoy. Take care of that man. Come back.
I hear poor Tommy is in quite a bad way.
I think you think I wanted that snake to bite me.
Hey, friend. Remember me?
Now in this saloon, if you go inside, you'll find these two men talking, and ultimately the one on the left wearing his specs will give you some identity cards or some locations of some gunslingers, which you'll have to, I think you'll have to duel with them, and I think they unlock some special weapons or items.
Who's your friend there?
Put that in your fucking book, Plato.
This is Jim Boy Calloway. The Jim Boy Calloway.
Who?
The gunslinger. Fastest left-handed draw that ever drew breath.
I'm actually gonna skip this one because it doesn't talk about anything else rather than the man sitting over there. So as you can see, we got 4 photos of these people and a camera, and on our map there'll be some locations where we'll have to find these 4 people and picture them too, and I think we have to interview them, duel with them, something like that. Here we're gonna pay a bounty. Now the only thing that ticks me off is the horse, because we've traveled a lot with that horse and the bonding level and the stats had increased a lot, but we'll have to do that again. Even if we go to the load game area, and no, this is the one, I think. Yeah, this is the one that I usually play with, so that I know about the missions and all before I stream them. And this is the autosave that was just done, and before that we were somewhere around this. So we've covered a lot just by robbing those people, getting those guns and getting the treasures. Now I'm thinking that I'll start right away from the mission where we have unlocked the fence, because that's the only mission that I have already done in this one. and I have engraved guns. Anyways, we'll skip that. We'll do that mission anyway. Now we'll unlock the fence, get all the money we can from those gold bars and those valuables, and then we'll go to the gunsmith and customize our weapons, go to the general store, get the supplies that we need for our character and the horse.
Oh, brother. It's gonna be okay. Let's go, girl. Giddy up. Yep.
That's too far, so I think I'll take the train again. So we need the tickets to Emerald Station now. Emerald Ranch. Now there's a mission where we have to actually, I'll just show you guys what the mission is. I won't spoil it.
An interesting way of putting it, Seamus.
No doubt. I do interesting very well. It's trusting I don't do so well.
Oh, please. Arthur, this is Seamus. He's our new partner.
I ain't no such thing.
Prospective new partner, if he likes us.
Liking ain't the problem. Trusting is. As I said, keep your voices down. I don't want my boss hearing. This is a sideline.
Of course. Look at us. Honest as the day is long.
Exactly.
I'll tell you what. Let us prove ourselves.
Prove ourselves? To this clown? What you talking about?
Good day, Hosea. Good luck with your business dealings.
Listen, he's rough and ready and quick with his tongue, but I swear you can trust him and trust me.
I'm an old man.
You're not old, Seamus.
I'm old enough. And you know I ain't dead?
You don't trust idiots.
Exactly.
We're not idiots. Let us prove it to you.
Okay. I'll tell you what.
Arthur.
Old Bob Crawford and his boys just bought a beautiful stolen stagecoach from upstate. It's in their barn. Now you go get that, and then we can work together.
Who's old Bob Crawford?
An acquaintance of mine.
So you want us to take out your competition?
Well, he's not just an acquaintance, but a cousin. By marriage. I also want to see if you boys got what it takes. Now, you survive that.
Where is he?
Well, he's in a farmhouse just northwest of here called Carmody Dell. It's just up the train tracks as you're heading up towards Fort Wallace. There's also some money in that house, but that's your business, not mine. But don't kill nobody. Folks know we ain't intimate no more, and they'll know it was me.
But you're fine with us robbing your cousin.
By marriage. And yes, I'd love it.
You heard the man. Let's go rob his cousin.
By marriage.
All right, girl. Really?
Really. Lead the way. He says the place is just northwest of here. Hold up a second.
So what were you talking about before?
Me?
You're the one who's been out gallivanting around here.
That's what you call it. Well, clearly you've recovered from your bear encounter. Yeah.
Could have played that better, couldn't you? Hey, look up. Come on, we gotta work together.
So, back to what you were saying.
Thought you wanted me here to show some strong arm. That's usually how it goes.
Yes, but you know how this works.
Come on, Hosea. That feller's a joke.
And that's why he's perfect. He won't cause us any problems. A safe spot to fence wagons and coaches, that's easy money for us.
I guess you're right.
Come on, it's not like he's asking us to rob a bank. If the two of us can't steal a stagecoach from Seamus's old crooked cousin by marriage, we should hang up. Hey, let's keep it down now. We must be close. That must be the place up ahead. We should go on foot from here. Let's see what we're dealing with. Come on. There's the house. I see the barn in the back. Stagecoach has to be in there. Okay, let's take a quick look at the place.
You see anyone?
Nope. Okay. I reckon we could do it now. Sneak in, I'll get the coach. You can try the house. Or wait until morning, when I'll head over, distract them by putting on a little show, while you sneak into the house, find what you can, and then get the stagecoach. What do you think?
Let's do it now.
All right. I reckon we're ready. Let's go. Maybe take a peek through the windows before you go in. Make sure it's all quiet.
Get on, dear boy.
Yep. Whoa, whoa.
Get back
Easy
on the
now.
road. Come on, get on and let's head back. Nicely done. We got everything we needed.
And I'm pretty sure they never even knew I was there.
Best way. Less problems the better right now. Just need to get this back to Seamus in one piece and it's a good night's work. So what were you able to lift from the house?
Found some money stashed away. Must be a few hundred, not too bad.
Not bad at all.
This was easier than hunting a 1,000-pound grizzly anyway.
No doubt. I won't forget that in a hurry.
I'm looking forward to your retelling of that one around the campfire.
It wasn't the first time Mr. Matthews had stared death in the eye. And as usual, he did not flinch. Slow it down a bit. What are we doing off the road?
Yeah, exactly. How long you think we're gonna
Well
stick
done,
around
Arthur.
here for?
Okay, here we are. Just pull the coach into the barn there. Hello, Seamus. We met your cousins.
How was it?
Fine. Nice people.
Park that thing in here. Quickly. Nice work, Hosea.
It was mostly Arthur. Like I said, coarse but competent.
Here.
Thank you.
If you find any other coaches that need selling, I'll see what I can offer you for them. But discreet, you know.
Of course.
Goodbye, gentlemen.
I'm heading back to camp, I think. You coming?
Nah, I'll catch up with you later.
Okay. Stay out of trouble.
So as we can see right now, the fence isn't unlocked, and even if we go there and wait till the morning, it won't open up. So I think we'll do a couple of missions more and then we'll come back to the fence.
Yeah.
Welcome, welcome. Thanks. See you again soon.
Let's go, girl. Yeah.
Who's that?
It's Arthur.
Look what the cat dragged
You
in.
did real good. Here, girl.
Hey, get that horse out of
Okay,
here.
take it easy.
How's it going?
I'm surviving.
Good for you.
Please, come on. You brought me in. Help me.
Herr Morgan! Herr Morgan!
Mr. Strauss?
You busy, my friend?
Why?
I'll cut you in.
Loaning. Already?
You know how it is. People is happy to borrow off someone like me, but more enthusiastic paying back to someone like you.
Of course. Who are they?
Let me see. Chick Matthews works at Guthrie Farm. He's a hand, I believe. Mr. Roble, the small holder at Painted Sky, runs the operations there, badly. Miss Lily Millet is a ranch maid up at Emerald Ranch.
And here was me believing Dutch's bluster about us helping folk.
It's legal work, Mr. Morgan. Debtors belong in prison. We are doing them a favor.
Aye. I'll make sure they see it in them terms.
Put the debts in the deed box and try not to kill them. It's very bad for business.
Come on, girl. Slow up now. Yeah. Knock, knock, Mr. Roble.
Kim jesteś?
I'm here on behalf of Leopold Strauss. Where's our money?
Leopold Strauss. Nie mam pieniędzy.
God damn it, you don't speak English, do you? Now, you remember where you're keeping that silver?
Potrzebuję trochę czasu. Znajdę ci pieniądze.
Oh, still don't understand you. Where is the money? Gold, dollars.
Nie rób tego. I have nothing. Już nie mam siły. No! No, nie!
No, 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 no. Please, no. Don't have money, but I have this. It's good. It's good. It's valuable. It's Warsaw, yes.
I have your things, okay? I have anything in here or out there.
Yes, very valuable. Good?
Not good yet. You must have come here with something.
No, 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 no.
Yes, 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 yes. Don't even speak English. Better be something somewhere. The longer I look, the madder I get. What you got behind there?
Co? Przepraszam, nie rozumiem.
Move aside.
Prusakom nie można ufać. Amerykańcom też.
What do we have here?
Moja obrączka, nie!
Just keep quiet. Okay, that should about cover things. Girl? more, girl. Come on. Out of the way!
Jesus! I'll be right over. Pleasant travels.
Why's it always gotta be such a goddamn performance with you? Now, I told you I'd get you the money next week, and I'll get it.
Lily, where's our money?
What?
That loan you took. It's payday.
I'm sorry. I don't have it right now.
Well, then. I guess we got a big problem, don't we?
Cooper! Give him what you've got.
I ain't giving him nothing except a lesson in damn manners!
Son of a bitch!
Hey, you know what I'd do to thieves? Law hear about this.
I didn't steal that. It's a debt. God damn it.
Can a man have some peace?
Real sorry. You stop, goddammit.
You're just desperate to lose your teeth. Go to hell!
Next time, run away. Whoa, back. Back. Yeah. Yeah. You Chick? I was told I could find a Chick Matthews up here.
Chick Matthews?
You might want to talk to that feller over there. Nah, I'm just here to work for the season.
You Chick Matthews?
Oh, no, no, not me, sir. That's the greenhorn over there. Oh, and there he goes.
So long, long shark.
Damn it! Hey! Get back here! You owe us money, bastard! You make me go much further, I'll get more than a debt off you!
German shouldn't have left me there.
Yeah! Last chance to save your hide. Stop!
Money's mine. I'll keep it.
You don't want to get me angry, boy.
You're too slow, old man.
The more I chase, the more you owe.
How are you still there?
Oh, there you go.
Look, I got the money, but it's hidden. Untie me and I'll tell you where it is.
Goddamn treasure hunt? You're lucky I ain't taking your teeth as well.
Get the ropes off already. Holy Moses. You got the map. Do the decent thing.
Come on, girl.
Aren't you gonna untie?
I'll come back for you. I promise. Yeah. Yep. 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 Easy now.
Only if the rest of the treasure hunts were this easy.
Get up. Yep. Easy. All right. That girl. Yeah.
So we have unlocked the fence and now it is available, so let's just sell all those gold bars and the goods and let's see how much cash do we get. Now that we have looted the houses of the debtors also, I think we'll get a little bit extra.
Yeah.
Don't you even think about raising a hand to me again.
So we've got exactly $3,500. Now the rest. we can sell these too.
I recognize that face.
Yep.
So now we'll go back to the camp and return the collected debt money into the camp fund, and we'll get access to the ledger and we'll see if we can upgrade the camp. And I'll think I'll go for the ammunitions first. The ammunitions upgrade is what I'm talking about, that near your tent the crossbows and different types of ammunitions are available, so you don't have to buy it from the gunsmith. But anyways, we'll go to the gunsmith, customize and engrave those guns, and I think that's gonna be it for today's streams, and I'll surely be back with more tomorrow.
Easy, easy. Yep. Whoa there.
Okay, now I'm sleepy.
Yep. Ah. Yeah. Whoa. Yep. Work now, girl.
Hello, Arthur.
There he is.
Mr. Morgan. Mr. Morgan.
Reverend?
I just want to thank you for...
Listen, sorry. You mind if we talk about this later?
Okay.
Hey, Arthur! What you want? Man, you...
I'm thinking that I think should upgrade the provision section because ammo is not as big as concern as these provisions are that you get for your character and your horses.
How did you get on, Herr Morgan?
Fine. Our accounts are up to date. Sad sacks, a lot of them.
Good, very good.
My pleasure.
Well, if it's pleasure you're after, there is one other. This farmer preacher fellow I met in Valentine, Mr. Downs.
The opinionated little do-gooder? Yeah, I know the one. I certainly know the type.
Thank you, Herr Morgan.
There's no need to thank me. Like you said.
Hello, Arthur.
So that's gonna be it for today's stream because I am way too tired and sleepy and I cannot play this game anymore.
I've been real worried.
What do you want?
Don't be like that. All right, just a few bucks. I'm short.
Get lost.
Well, I'll go try someone with a heart.
You do that. Okay, speak later.
Yep.
As I was saying, that's it for the stream today, and drop a like if you like the video. If you have any questions, do mention them in the comment section. Share the video, show some support, show some love, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.